can see, that is my squash diced, ready for the next creativity idea. I'll sell you on many ideas from that simple diced squash that you see in my hands. Wait on, let your creativity juice start flowing. Back in a minute. Well, for my yams, I have to use a knife because they're on the tough side. I think they're not that fresh, so I cannot use my wonderful gadget. You see this? $2, $1 from a kind of a thrift store setup. Man, I am good. I've negotiated myself a nice deal into being creative. Hold on. So, with my yams, I am gonna have to use my knife to come up with a uniform dice. Ready? Go. Cut. Turn around. Cut. I guess I should be playing my drums as I make music with my mouth. Well, we'll try next time. See if my brain can track onto lane. Cutting the music and playing the drum at the same time. If I accomplish that, it's gonna be opera time. Carnegie Hall, wait for me, I'm coming. Carnegie Hall. Patrick Muindi is coming with new music. Cutting yams. I'm playing drums at the same time as he composes the music right on the spot. That sounds like something to behold. Right back in a minute. Alright, now we're getting ready for, they call it tuning up the music to the stomach, but it has to start by how you taste it when it goes down your mouth. Then the melody starts, the stomach starts saying, whoa, Lavi, can you send down some more? Can you send the band, the E, the F, and the G? Well, to build my seasoning base, I have some cilantro that I've roughly tore with my hand. I'm gonna cut it up, chop it up a little bit. I'm gonna put it in my measuring jar, put some oil, get my submergible blender, blend it into nice, yummy, cozy flavor of cilantro and the oil, and that will be there, like the air lotion, but for my zucchini and my yams. Then after that, I will layer some more seasoning, onion powder, a little bit of tomato sauce. Being light on it, since I'm going to be putting it in an air fryer, so I want it to be coated nicely but dry, done nicely and dry, so that I can save different batches of this wonderful mixture for making some vegetable rice using the same mixture, some stew making the same mixture, chicken, same mixture, soup, same stuff. Right there, then you can run with it. Once you get to 100 miles having run with it, you'll be so lean and mean, you'll be back in the kitchen making some more. Hold on, and we'll be right back. All right, we're gonna chop the cilantro. So that the blender can have an easy time of sending it into nice, delicious dressing for my squash and the yams. So you just go that, take it over here, put it in there. So we have some peanut oil, vegetable oil, whichever oil you prefer. Because some virgin oil, just to give you that class touch. Some soy sauce. A little that was left. Then, this is your other wonderful weapon for the kitchen. Oops. Anyway, you get the idea, so let me replug. Be back in a minute. When you're done using the submergible blender, this is the kind of stuff you should get. This is what we're gonna marinate, massage my squash and the yams in. After that, I'll be doing some the bouillon. Then I have some dry onions that I'm gonna mix. And once we do that, it's just a matter of putting that into the air fryer and let it do its magic trick. And then we'll be back. Just give me a minute. And one of the reasons I'm doing this is, you can say, in the honor of my 3 girls. For years, I've always said, Daddy, you need to write your recipes down. You need to record your recipe. Hey, because the way it works is I create on the spot, and it's a one-time deal, never repeated again, if at all. So I'm doing this for myself. I'm getting to be a senior, not senior, just a senior, that might want to remind himself what he enjoyed so much, forgot where the recipe was, where he threw the paper. That way I can return back and watch myself make the same dish, identical dish, over and over as I build my 5-star empire. Patrick Muindi. I don't know if it will call it Patrick Muindi, or we'll come with an easier name. All the same. Hold on, we are not finished. Right back. My other secret seasoning to be on the spicy side of life. I'm gonna blend this chicken biryani powder. I'm gonna do some onions, then some bouillons, and that pretty much will be the base of our seasoning that will be massaging the squash and the yams. And when we are done, we should have something very, very spicy. The other option that is also a very good option, you can get yourself some Jamaican jack paste. Again, mix it up, massage it, and you get yourself a nice sweet jack tasting squash and yams mixture ready to surprise your guest. And if the president happens to be by, he will come up with a new stimulus package for squash, yam, spicy food for the whole nation. Hold on, we'll be right back. As you can see, right ready to start doing the magic. Pour some of the cilantro, soy sauce, olive, extra virgin and vegetable oil blend. Then you take your chicken biryani. You go push over that portion of that. You take a pack of some that of onion powder, soup mixture. Get yourself a spoon and walk it in, walk it in, walk it in, walk it in, walk it in. Doesn't it look good? Looks like it's almost ready to be eaten, but don't be tempted to do that. We have to cook it. We have to make it yummy, yummy, yummy. But you can already see it's already beginning to have a song that says squash and yums coming my way to love you today, tell me. Where are the drums? We'll get to that later, but you get the drift. So we do that. And we get on to the next batch. So I need to transfer this here so I can make the final second batch. Oh, many. Doesn't that look good? Oh, just one more thing I forgot to do, and I'm gonna do it from that part. Take a little bit on my ooh. It's on the salty side, so don't overdo it. Just bring a little bit of that, mix it up. Something that you can actually eat as though you're a vegetarian, just like you're having some nice wonderful tasting chicken, but it's not chicken. It will be so surprising to people to know that you can have such delicious veggies. And guess what, if you're on the budget, this is tastes pretty good, if I have to say so. Put that on the side. Take your final batch, put it in there, put that away for your nice, good stuff. Over there, put that away. Put this one more pack of the onion on top. In there. Some of the chicken biryani. I guess the thing today seems to be chicken. So that's there. So if you buy extra of this stuff, let them know who promoted the commercial. Need my cut. I'm retired. Need the extra money. Do that. Like I say, there are many ways to build your seasoning foundation. A little bit of the bouillon. There we go. Yeah, it says I'm happy and just about ready. Oh, mommy. Yes, I truly thank my mother. She's the one that graduated me from the University of the Kitchen, from mama's hand to my stomach, to my heart, to my brain. That's why I love to cook. Been cooking for more than 50 years, from the age of maybe 10, 12. Being the firstborn in my family, the tradition where that it's only girls who are allowed in the kitchen was thrown right out the bridge to the river, found itself to the oceans. But I'm so glad that happened, because I got on the ship, mama's ship, that says you can be the best cook in town. And guess what? I can pride myself as being the best cook in town. My credentials catered my daughter's wedding. Cooked for my daughter's wedding for more than 300 plus people. Being a chef at a Christian retreat center for quite a long time. So if you need catering, large, small, cooking meal from your own home to your own plate, your own table, hey, Patrick Muindi at your call. You'll be glad that you did. You'll be the healthiest dude, lady in town. For the seniors who complain all the big bites are too big, you don't need your dentures for this. They're already cut to size for you to enjoy. All right, so take a minute while I clean up, and then we'll get to the final stage of putting them in the air fryer. What you're looking at is one of my quote, again, my bargain tool. It's a brand name, Philip, but it doesn't have to be a film. It's air fryer. The best investment you can make. It does anything that you'd otherwise have done in the oven, maybe fried in oil. Your best friend. To be on the lean and meal. You use this, you can avoid the gym, but don't avoid the gym. Don't avoid any healthy exercises that you're onto, but this is a bonus in your toolkit of staying healthy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug it in, and then we'll load it, set it up, and the rest is history. When you're finished with the product that comes out of here, you'll be happy that you visited Patrick Muindi's 5-star Michelin kitchen. You'll be the best cook in town, best fellowship. A comedian, I'm not sure about that. Later for that. So that's my Philip. It has temperature gauge. And since I'm doing this, this is my second time I'm using this. The first time was when you saw me use the croutons, did it in here. So this is my second time, so I'm going to maybe set it up at 325, maybe start at 15 minutes, see how we do, if I need to add time. So this is something that you're gonna teach yourself, learn yourself, depending on what air fryer you buy. Short of not having this, you can do the same stuff in the oven. Just spread it thin in a cookie sheet in the oven, most likely at 325 for give and take about 15 minutes. What you're looking for is nice, seasoned, crunchy squash yam, so that you can bag it in small batches for you to use that as your base for beef stew, chicken, fried rice, soup, and even snack without anything added to that. So this is your $1 million base for many other things. You're gonna notice that I like to do melodies, meaning I like to do mixed vegetables. I had some cassava, but it wasn't fresh. That's why the cassava was not included. But you can pick any starchy vegetables. squash, pumpkins, sweet potato, yellow potato, yams, any starchy root plant. Dice it like I did, season it to your taste, and in the oven or fryer to create a snack: soup base, stew base, rice base, salad base. And we'll be to go. Signing off, Patrick Muindi. I will be back to you to let you know how long it took in the air fryer to get them to the stage that I was satisfied. Later, enjoy. In the meantime, you can find yourself a music to dance to. I'll be finding my drum, I'll be playing that as I think of you and your good health. As you can see, that's my first batch loaded in, and pretty much the way it works out is whichever way that your fryer works, put it in. I'm gonna set it up for 20 minutes at 330 degrees. So when we are done in about 20 minutes, I'll get back to you and let you know if we hit the mark. In the meantime, relax, enjoy, be back. One step I forgot to highlight, before you put your mixture in the air fryer, get yourself a nice big sieve, let the mixture sit on that so that the oil can drain, meaning it saves you as you having to clean a flood of oil at the bottom of the air fryer. So this is the best thing to do before you fry them. Get yourself a nice size sieve, let the mixture sit on that, and the oil to drain. Okay, this is a finished product, as you can see. Spicy, tasty, and finishing it in a warm oven. Takes about 25 minutes in the air fryer to get it tenderized. You can go longer if you want it to be crispy like croutons. This is the base for every other dish that you want to use this to make.